everybody. I'm Sharon.
And I'm Steve. And
welcome to Freedom Adventures. Alright everybody, we are off and running. Okay, here's the house. So when we come back in a month, the front yard is not going to look like that. Getting the septic replaced. And some trees taken down over there. And trees taken down over here. So this is going to look like a whole brand new yard. So we're leaving today. We're heading out west. This is our own trip that we've been planning. And we we love going out there. We're going to do Wyoming, Idaho, Montana. Supposed to be heading back home this way around September 2nd. So, hello everybody. We are in a town called Mercer, Pennsylvania. We're like 15 miles from Ohio. We are staying at a Harvest Host, and the Harvest Host we're staying at is Rachel's Roadhouse, right there. And so we just went and had a good meal, got our bellies filled. So for this Harvest Host, you got this right there. There's our rig. You can park there, and if there's not enough room, you drive up here and then you can park in the field. So that's pretty cool. There's another camper over there. I don't know if they're going to be spending the night. We've been trying to use Harvest Host to pay for the membership and also use them. So food was really good. Service was great. And we're just walking Rusty right now. And a lot of history in this area. Here's an old building. Not sure what. So that used to be, there's a plaque right there talking about it. Alright, Johnston Tavern. Alright, kept by Arthur Johnston, licensed in 1827, present building erected in 1831. Served travelers on the Pittsburgh Mercer Road and stood conveniently near Springfield Furnace in operation after 1837. So that building was built in 1831. Okay, very cool. So we did a lot more hours than we normally do. We did over 8 hours today, but we were sitting pretty good. We always kind of like to get that first big day out of the way, and then as we get closer, then we go ahead and we cut our hours down. And then for tomorrow night, we'll figure out whether we want to do another Harvest Host or campground, or Loves has campsites now too, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I think I gotta get the pooch fed. Hi, Rusty, say hi, oh, he's gotta go see Daddy. He's happy. It's a good thing he's a good traveler, so we'll get him fed and kind of unwind from today. I'm tired. I didn't do no driving. I know Steve is exhausted from doing all the driving, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, here we are taking our first break traveling. Feels like we've been on the road forever, but this is a historical site, Jesse James Historical Site, July 21st, 1873. Yeah, good picture of that. So, here's apparently the railroad track is right up there. Site of the first train robbery in the West, committed by the notorious Jesse James and his gang of outlaws, July 21st, 1873. There's like 10 million of those. It seems like 10 million of those windmills. They got them everywhere. We are in prairie country, so you get high winds here. There was actually a sign that we passed on the highway that said for pickup campers and tractor trailers, please be careful, drive. Okay, there's Rusty, and campground we are staying at for tonight is called the Millrace Park and Camping in Atkinson, Nebraska. It is a city park, and got a few people here. There is a golf course over that way. There's a nice little lake. It's pretty nice. I'm impressed. I wish they would do campgrounds like this. So the city owns the campground, and you can't barely see it, but there's water over there. It's a nice little lake. Got a playground. Thing that it's a little different than most places. So we come over here. They usually film in the morning, but figure we get to show you some stuff today. Alright, so that thing right there is a storm shelter. So you get severe tornadoes or any kind of severe weather and you don't feel safe, you can go into the shelter. Steve opened it up, checked it out inside. It's not huge, but it can hold, I don't know, about 15 people, maybe the most, all crammed in there. So for RV sites, it's 20 bucks. Tent sites is $10. And they pretty much all have electric. So we've done a harvest hose, we've done a private campground, we've done KOA, and now we're staying in the city park. We'll probably be doing another city park. We're traveling kind of the scenic route on Route 20, and we're not on the highway or anything, but we are, yeah, definitely beautiful ride. So it's definitely, you get to see the all the good farmlands and all that instead of highways and tractor trailers, so it makes it kind of, it's a little nice. There's not a lot of harvest hosts out here. There's a few. One of the things with harvest hosts is when you're looking at it, you gotta check. Sometimes some harvest hosts don't allow same day reservations, so it kind of defeats the purpose when you're traveling, because especially if you don't know where you're going to be, when you're going to be there. So but there's not really many harvest hosts out here, so we'll be either staying in a campground or the city park, and been impressed with it. And it's not as hot as it was yesterday. Temperature has gone down quite a bit. Actually, my watch says is 79, so that's a whole lot better than 102. So we're already ate supper. We're kind of just chilling and relaxing, and probably go for another walk and call it a night. And we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. See you tomorrow. Here we are in Douglas, Wyoming. We spent the night at a KOA. This one is not up to par to a lot of the KOAs, but it works, especially since it's one night. Gravel. These are the pull-throughs, so it's like, and it got hot yesterday. Not as hot as the other day. It got to like 95, 96. Let's try that again. My battery died on me. It always seems to happen right when you're in the middle of filming. Now we're getting to be a little bit more mountainous. It was kind of boring. Well, it was beautiful because we were taking a scenic route. We took the scenic route across Nebraska. Took Route 20 instead of taking the highway. So, and can't see it from here, but up on the hill there's a little object sticking up. That is a sculpture of a person on a horse. So, let me walk around and show you a little bit of scenery. We're going to make a couple of stops on the way. We're about 6.5 hours, maybe a little bit more, from the Grand Tetons. So tomorrow, hopefully today, there was little mountains here and there, nothing major, but I'll try to get a little bit more videotaping. But I've been helping to do a lot of the driving, so I haven't been able to videotape as much as I usually do. So helping Steve with driving. He was kind of feeling yucky for a couple of days of travel time. So I'm doing some driving, and I was driving a lot when we started hitting some of the beautiful spots. And it's nice, it's beautiful out. It does get warm, but Oh, and I guess Rusty, does Rusty want to be in the video? Rusty, say good morning. No, don't stick the nose in the camera. Yeah, so here we are. We're gonna go to a Pioneer Museum this morning and then hit the road. We're gonna spend one more night someplace. Tomorrow is when we're supposed to check in Grand Tetons, so that will be awesome. And we can settle down and get settled instead of having to get up every morning and get stuff done and hit the road. It's with truck camper, it does make it a lot easier, yeah, to travel. And we went out for a ride last night. We even just kept the trailer on and went and got some ice cream. Oh, but we never got a chance to eat it last night. I was really bummed. So, but our neighbors, we ended up sitting out and talking with them last night. So that was very pleasant and very nice, and a nice way to spend an evening. And get some company that you can enjoy. So I am gonna get some breakfast going. So I got laundry done last night. That's kind of one of the big things with going to a KOA. A little bit more expensive, but I can get laundry done, and then we can dump and fill our water. So we're gonna do all that today, and head west, and we'll see you on the road. Alright, we're at the Pioneer Museum in Douglas. They said they were going to be open, but it's at 8, but who knows, it may not be. It's a Monday, they said 8 o'clock Monday morning, so maybe they're wrong. So this is the fairground, and we're finding other places where they had. Let's see, Steve's gonna try to. Huh? It's open. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go in and check this out. So it says this pack center was used by the Forest Service in Pinedale, Wyoming, to spray for beetles in the 1960s. Okay. Alright. So cool. And of course you gotta have rifles. That's what the West is all about. I think I'm gonna start this way. The Wyoming jackalope. There's actually a statue of it in downtown Douglas. It's like so, and there's a jackalope right there stuffed. We got a few of them. So, ooh, he looks kind of nasty. They are very nasty animals. Tom horns. Okay. So I'm gonna just videotape some stuff. It's gonna be too. So Tom Horn used the saddle Tom Horn, Wyoming Range Detective from 1860 to 1903. Huh. Very cool. So this is one room. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to quite videotape everything. Alright. Johnson County War, 1892. People, this gentleman, Jim Averill and Ella Watson, got hung, saying they stole cattle. So crazy. So this room is the main room, which features here period furniture and room displays and printing presses. So, see if I can get a little bit. The camera's overheating, I'm not sure why. Get some of this. Good stuff. We have a very simple life. Everything's laminated. I don't have to work too hard to do anything. So look at the tub. That is so cool. Mining tools. I'm just going to do a quick walk around on the camera so I can print presses, newspaper office. I love this stuff. I think it would have been so cool to cook on a stove like that. A lot more work, but so worth it. This would be a living room and a kid's room. Alright, sewing machine. And then we got one more little room back here. Telegraph. You would call the operator and she would patch you to the line you wanted. All right. Say hi, Russ. Say hi. Hi, Russ. So, we are spending the night at the Longhorn Ranch Lodge and RV Resort. This is the map of the campground. Very nice. This is better than the KOA that we stayed at last night. Oh, there's a trash bin right there. Is that a trash bin? Yeah. Oh, okay. So your sites are not really on top of each other, but you got some privacy, you got some space, so it looks pretty. So I'm impressed with it. It's a little pricey, but for what I feel, you're getting what you paid for. So definitely well worth it. If you're looking for your hats in there.
I'm always losing my hat. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached.
So they have they have trails. You can pay to go riding. They have a lot of horses. So hopefully I'm gonna take you guys, show you around some of the stuff. Here we are. We're down by the river, the campground. Look at the views here. Rocks are so neat looking. Supposedly you can let your dog run here, but I'm not comfortable with that. Not with him. And it's kind of storming around us, so I don't know if we're actually going to get something, but this is a pretty nice area. He's like, oh, he's all excited. Look at the rocks. The coloring of the rocks. And he has his little pinnacle right there. Little buttes. Those are called buttes. So it's definitely raining over there. Let me get out. Okay, we're coming up on the stables. We'll go check out the horses. But check out this view. It's like killer view. It's beautiful here. Yeah, we'll probably get something, but I don't care. I don't know how much it costs to ride, but I bet you that's a lot of fun. They probably got some really cool trails to ride on out here. And they got all the different horses. We won't get too close. They're probably private corral. That's a private, so these are all private. But very cool. Ooh! Look, there's a water thing over there. See, look at that over there. I don't know. No, you're not going to get too close, bud. We're not going to bother the horses. They don't need you. Okay, Alright, so there's some deer out in the field out there. There's about 5 or 6 of them out there. Look at this. It's like, this is what we came here for. Look, the mountains, the views. It's so open.
We're not even there yet.
No, I know it.